your thoughts overall on how they did?
Well, I'm pleased. I think not so much for today, but as overall for the spring and what we've been able to accomplish this spring. You know, we've worked them hard. I told them in the locker room, if there's one person that here is content and think that we've arrived, let me tell you what, we haven't. You know, we're just beginning to understand what work is, and I think that's one of the things, especially at the small college level, that you got to really you know, get to these guys. Hey, you get more work because we're nowhere close to where we want to be. So, but overall, I'm pleased with what we've done in the winter and getting into spring, and relatively injury-free. So we went a lot of live reps, so it was good to see.
This is Kellas from the Grande Observer summing up the EOU Blue and Gold Scrimmage. I thought they did pretty good today. I liked the offense. There's a lot of playmakers out there. Luis Ortiz had a couple big catches. Mahanri Bostrom, the running back, he had some big runs. Coach Camp started 5 different quarterbacks.
Yeah, you know, I think there were some good things. I think there were some bad things that we've hit last week and the week before that. Practice 3 and 4 we didn't hit today, which is frustrating. You know, this offense is so much about finding mismatches and making sure that you know, we're getting the ball on time and in space to the right people. Now, we got the right people. The question is, can we consistently do a good enough job to get the ball to those guys? You know, so that's where we're at. I like all the quarterbacks. I think some are ahead of others in certain areas. You know, but to say that we have a complete quarterback right now, well, I can't say that.
And then just your playmakers, from Chris to Luis to
oh yeah, you know, we got some speed. You know, we got some speed at back. We got some speed, but you know, a lot of the credit in the run game has to do with the offensive line and Grant Johnson coming in, and he's working with the offensive line. We're ahead of where we were last year offensively. You know, even from the spring to the fall to where we're at now, we're ahead. You know, but it always helps to have some guys that understand. And you know, I talked to him about being committed tonight. You know, being committed. You know, spring ball's over, but it's not over. We got opportunities to come back and watch the film tomorrow, and so we got to be ready to go.
Defensively, he said they missed some tackles, which they did, but they also had an interception, which they returned for a touchdown. They forced a fumble.
They flew around. I thought we missed some tackles. I thought we got beaten coverage sometimes, you know, but that was good to see offensively, but not good to see defensively, you know. But we had some different combinations that we were working in the back end that have worked together. But you get 16 days in the spring. I'm not sure if that's enough to create a continuity that's needed in that back end. So a lot of work to do. It's a good lesson for these kids to learn defensively. Hey, you got the short end of the stick today, okay? But how are you going to fight back? What can you do in the weight room? What can you do in the classroom? What can you do, in the community to help us become a better program?
I think it was a good, strong spring. I think they're better, like Coach Camp said, they're better than where they were last year.